influencing people to do certain things, you gotta have a little bit more responsibility with your voice and your power. Otherwise, you'll have fans running up to you saying things like, I don't know, I got inspired to do coke because of you.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome. I love you so much.
Take care.
I get up going to coke because of you, bro. You're so cool.
Bro.
I have a bag on me, bro. Let's rip it.
Bro.
Let's rip it.
Even he somehow managed to look disappointed in that. But you can't, bro. That's what you're promoting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dead ass, I've never seen niggas so casually talk about just doing coke like this in this like era until now. Like I swear to God, probably before this nigga, or I don't even know who was right before him. Maybe I missed it. You get exposed for doing shit like that. Now you just saying it, gang? Like a nigga's just saying, yeah, I'm smoking some weed. I'm just casually, I just did some meth, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just bump some coke, you know what I mean? Just bump some coke, that's it. Took a little bump, ain't nothing too crazy. Like, nah, Brody, I ain't gonna lie to you, gang, no way. Ain't no way, boy.
Shooters, niggas don't really be shooters. Shit go left, I know how to. Shit go left, I know how to maneuver. I can get bread on the block of computers. I ain't bulletproof, but I'ma up first. I'm too paranoid, I don't be trusting.
We here.
Jersey! Jersey! Jersey, nigga! New Jersey!
We here with another video, man. What's up with y'all boys, man? What's up? Y'all boys and girls. Gender neutral. You feel me? We got another video here today, bro. Clavicular ruined his life for content, bro. I heard that Clavicular was going to I guess he got himself arrested, something like that. I don't stay updated with Clavicular personally because I told you already. I barely be having the time to watch live streamers when they're live. I'm like a VOD guy. I caught some lives before, like maybe like a Platboy Max live or something like that, because you know at the end of the day that's still where's that? Hold on.
Jersey!
It's Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I caught one of his streams before. I think maybe a Kai Cenat stream. But obviously, I'm not checking up on niggas like Clavicular. There's really nothing the nigga does that I find interesting. The whole shit is fucking retarded. But yeah, he apparently finally got himself arrested. Who knows for what? I wonder if it was for running over that guy. But it could be that. But maybe he did something stupid that I didn't notice. I had to mention that I didn't notice because he does a lot of dumb shit. So it just had to be something I didn't notice. But yeah, as I said, Clavicular ruined his life for content. A video by Omeezy. Y'all already know, man. Let's get into this shit.
Oh.
Chillin', bro. And I got thousands of niggas gotta come down.
My daughter black and my son black. He talking about black people, talking about my kids. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga hoe. On my mama.
Alright, brother.
Call me a hoe,
Say
nigga.
what you have to say.
Talking about my kids,
wow.
Go ahead, man.
When you say black people,
Go
bitch
ahead,
ass
man.
nigga, you scared now because you're internet.
Oh, wow.
It's
It's not looking good.
Everything was done
He
properly.
was out being
Not
racist.
looking good at all.
Guy's fucking Heil Hitler. Drop N-bombs.
Oh, wow, they know who he is. Saying the N-word without any sort of care, being anti-Semitic and hanging around with the other anti-Semites, hammering his face.
My mom used to take these away when I was growing up because I was always bone smashing.
Excessive drug usage.
I'm not ripping back tonight, bro. My heart is beating way too fast. It's like more than normal, so yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not doing any coke. I'll just take some meth.
And just blatant ignorance. These are all the things that Clavicular
Hell no, my heart is beating too crazy. No. I'm not gonna take any coke. Fuck that. Let's go for meth. Let's go for meth. Yeah, I'm saying coke. No. We doing meth today, okay?
Clavicular represents, and right now he's paying for his actions on social media. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way. Every subscriber gained is me combating being mogged to death. Trust me, I need it bad. Now, back into the video.
Like, nigga, I got expelled from college, like, not too long ago. I thought it was fucked. It was brutal. But, like, the social media has, like, made it possible for me to actually be myself and, you know, shoot up roids, fucking you know, be crazy, looks max.
A couple months ago on this channel, I at least attempted to, before the video got shaken up by YouTube's algorithm, talk about this trend that's been going on social media for years now. This trend where these new influencers, these new content creators come on, say the most outrageous things, do the most outrageous stunts.
Give a fuck about Palestine or Israel. Is Palestine gonna help me mog or what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think so. I don't care about anything that doesn't directly correlate with me mogging.
And it's like another level of rage baiting. It's ignorant baiting. It's these stupid people who just go over the top in order to get some sort of attention. And I wanted to talk about how it ultimately backfires. But seeing Clavicular around all these other content creators and streamers in the past month or so, he's like that creature from that Alien movie where they get the worst enemy, mix it with the second worst enemy, they do some sort of creation in a lab, and this monstrosity spews out. The problem with content creators like this is that they're not actually creating anything. No real opinions, no creativity, nothing substantive as to what they're actually doing. Their virality and fame is based off of doing the most insane things in the world. And this isn't just insane by our standards. These are insane by even the most insane people's standards. One of the creators of these trends, Myron, even had to let his disciple Clavicular know, like, this is stupid what you're doing. And he doesn't agree with the concept.
I'm doing a double jaw surgery, which is a massively invasive, osteotomy. Do you think that that's over the top? Do you think that that's too far?
For me, it would be too far, right? I wouldn't do it.
In the last video that I talked about this, I highlighted the fact that you don't become content to be created because people are fond of you. Honestly, you become the moment, the spotlight, the highlight of the month, week, year, whatever the case may be. And that highlight illuminates a train wreck. The reason why people are having Clavicular on their platforms is because he's crashing in real time. Why? Because half of the things he does is illegal. Just recently, Clavicular got arrested and been charged with 2 counts of felony offenses: forgery involving possession of a forged instrument and dangerous drug possession use, along with 1 misdemeanor count for a minor using a false ID to enter.
Is he being detained at the moment?
He's being placed under arrest.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Now, oftentimes we do think that these things are staged and fake, but no, Clavicular has to make sure that these charges are real. And he has to make sure that everything he does is captured. Now, from what we can see, this is a serious case. When his friend live streamed at the police station, it appears that Clavicular is not allowed to leave the state of Arizona until this whole case is situated.
He can't return to the scene of the offense. He can't possess any weapons, any drugs without a valid prescription. He also cannot leave the state of Arizona. That's the big one. If he leaves the state of Arizona, he is going to catch more charges, going to be revoked on release, okay?
But for whatever reason with these train wreck ass creators, they cannot shut the cameras off. Clavicular even tells his friends to continuously go live, not just because he's galvanizing the support of a bunch of other loser friends, but because he wants you, the audience, to see the train wreck in real time. Now, since then, he has been released from jail on a $25,000 bond, awaiting any sort of further thing to happen to him. And you would think that Clavicular would learn some sort of lesson from this. He does have people surrounding him with the best support that he can from a legal aspect, but they're also trying to reach him on a humanistic level. Aiden Ross apparently reached out to Clavicular saying that, we're gonna get you the best lawyers and stuff like that to take care of this legal situation. But also, we don't want you to die because what you're doing is a path of self-destruction.
They're trying to make an example out of him. That's why they're saying he has to go to court in 2-3 weeks. So let me explain to you guys what the fuck I did. I called Clav, we're getting the best lawyers. Everybody, she's good. But Clav, I'm gonna make sure that I want you to get the health you deserve. Bro, nobody deserves to die at a young age. I just care. I want him to just, be in a good spot.
I think it's a bad look when the other self-destructive content creators are telling you that you are being so self-destructive that they can't even attach themselves to you. They're actively seeking out help for you and they're not even helping themselves. I think that's a crazy concept. So I think that everybody knows at this point that being around Clavicular means that there is going to be fire that follows. And not fire in a good way, fire in a bad way. His name is now ringing bells in people's ears because I think that a lot of people saw what happened in the early portion of the 2020s with these over-the-top, exaggerated, self-destructive content creators. And whether you agree with me or not, but just listen as I name some of these names: Andrew Tate, Jack Doherty, Neon, Kevin Samuels, Myron, Walter, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Rollo Tomasi, Ed Matthews. A lot of these people make up that red pill manosphere side of the internet. Some of them, like Nick Fuentes, who I didn't mention, are anti-Semitic and have a bunch of racial stuff going on. But for what it's worth, all of them have negative connotations towards their name, even if you may not feel that way. I know the Kevin Samuels defenders are going to be in my comment section. What that means is that organizations, structures, groups, whatever, jobs, businesses are hyper vigilant of anybody and everybody that is featured on these people's streams. And that would exist 10 times for the people going forward that end up on people like Clavicular streams. So it's no surprise to me that a group of Arizona State University students got packed up from their sorority based off of being on a stream.
They got dropped.
Wait.
Yeah, every girl that was in the video, they got dropped. Like their sorority, like president dropped them.
With the Coke?
And they have drinks in their hands. They can't have drinks in any picture. They have to be like perfect.
How many people in fact?
Roughly probably like 15.
15? Wait, so they're kicked out of the frat?
Yeah, so they're girls.
Saying the N-word on stream? Yeah, dude, the bitch who said that is... How did Clav single-handedly ruin ASU Greek life? How did I ruin it? It was your fault. You guys did retarded shit. You guys were holding cocaine up to a fucking live stream camera.
Now, these consumers of this content have their own responsibilities as far as what they do with their actions after the fact. Like if you listen to some red pill dating advice and then took it verbatim, like those memes where the guy is like, I'm a high value man, and you took that into real life and it did not work for you, then, you know, sucks to suck on you. Like that's totally your fault. I have no sympathy for those young women saying the N-word on live stream, flashing bags of cocaine at the camera, and then ultimately getting banned from their sorority. I'm surprised they haven't been kicked out of fucking school. But that does not mean that the creator themselves doesn't have some sort of blame in the situation. These people consuming your content are chasing the same 15 minutes of fame that you are, and you're out here promoting degeneracy.
My top drugs are meth, ketamine, Adderall, steroids, peptides. I do it all. I do it all.
You're like, you do streams or something?
I do TikTok. And like,
No. I seen your clips before. You were with Kai Sinai, right?
No. You know I'm not with Kai, but it's nice to meet you, man.
Oh, nice to meet you too, bro. Yeah, my bad. I'm tripping balls on ketamine right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And so while I would like to put 100% of the blame on the people who are actually doing the actions, I can't help but to remind influencers that the word influencer means that you are influential and you are influencing people to do certain things. You gotta have a little bit more responsibility with your voice and your power. Otherwise, you'll have fans running up to you saying things like, I don't know, I got inspired to do coke because of you.
Thank you, bro. Awesome. I love you so much.
Take care.
I did up going to Coach, bro. You're so cool.
Bro.
I have a bag on me, bro. Let's rip it. Let's rip it.
Even he somehow managed to look disappointed in that. But you can't, bro. That's what you're promoting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dead ass, I've never seen niggas so casually talk about just doing coke like this in this like era until now. Like I swear to God, probably before this nigga, or I don't even know who was right before him. Maybe I missed it. You get exposed for doing shit like that. Now you just saying it, gang? Like a nigga's just saying, yeah, I'm smoking some weed. I'm just saying, casual. I just did some meth. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just bump some coke. You know what I mean? Just bump some coke. That's it. Took a little bump. Ain't no too crazy. Like, nah, Brody. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. No way. Ain't no way, boy.
That's the funny thing. I don't even do cocaine.
Notice how hard he cringed, Max, right there? That's the thing about Clavicular. I know he's chasing the fame and does.
Wait, he said he doesn't? But that's even worse. Bro, that's even worse. If y'all niggas, bro, if I got any Caribbeans that see this video, right? If y'all niggas remember Alkaline's little tattooed eyes thing from back in the day, bro, and he had a nigga really go and tattoo his fucking eyes. Like, nigga really went blind, I think. You know what I'm saying? Nigga really went blind trying to copy Alkaline just to find out later on the nigga was wearing contacts. It was contacts. Bro, I'm not saying if I had the money to go and tattoo my eyes, I would have did the same thing. Because it was kind of creepy. It wasn't as cool as it was creepy. It was interesting. I was like, what the hell? You know what I mean? I was like 12. But bro, I don't want to sue them. But then again, you can't. Because you're a grown-ass man. With a grown-ass mind. You should not be following niggas like that, bro. That is gay.
Why?
You should have let that man do what he wanted to do. And you should just, you know what I'm saying, respectfully let him do what he had to do. Honestly and truly, you need to think for yourself, bro. Like, you need to make your own decisions. I mean, if that nigga is killing himself, why would you want to do the same thing? Y'all not gonna be at the same place. Y'all don't even got the same money. If he get fucked up, he probably get better doctors than you. Y'all are not the same. Don't do the same shit as them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, bro.
Doesn't really represent these things or actually mean these things. I would be honestly surprised if he was even on drugs. Every time a fan has come up to him and expressed some sort of similar sentiments that he has expressed on stream, he honestly looks taken aback. There was an incident where he was taking pictures with some fans inside of some sort of gift shop. And when the rabbit had the gun on him, he seemed to be perturbed.
You think we can take a stream photo?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I bet. All right, on the count of 3. Nigga, hell. 3, 2, 1. Nigga, hell.
Oh my God.
Love you, bro.
Bro, that's so cringe, bro. That was like the most gay thing ever.
Cringe max to death. Crazy. Now, the unspoken part about these self-destructive streamers is that there is some sort of pushback from communities that don't fuck with what they have to say. And these people can range vastly. Clavicular got the worst of it when he was out on the strip and ultimately got pressed for saying the N-word.
My daughter black and my son black. He talking about black people, talking about my kid. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga hoe. You scared now, we're gonna get internet. Oh yeah, yeah.
Keep selling candy, bro. Keep selling candy.
And I found it interesting how he played this situation, which kind of lets me know that he's not about this life. Every time that I see Clavicular get into some sort of real mess, some sort of situation, he kind of tuck tails and hides behind security. Or hides behind the fact that he actually doesn't like this stuff. And it's not just...
Hey, hold on. 1 second. I gotta see something real quick. Hold on. There's a brand out there that's BR. Hold on. Cause I got my Barely Reality clothing brand. I don't want to have to do. I don't know if that's BR or if it's a different BR or that's just this design. But I hope I don't bump head with these niggas later on, man. God bless.
Sort of real mess, some sort of situation, he kind of tuck tails and hides behind security. Or hides behind the fact that he actually doesn't like this stuff. And it's not just onlookers. His own family has criticisms about how he handles these different situations or the life that he's looking to live.
My dad said full-blown drug addict, sad. My dad said that.
Don't say that right now.
Oh, Dad, I'm making money. What the fuck do you want me to do? Next stream we'll give shit to the homeless or something. Look at what my mom sent me. She said, you look better here. She said I descended. You look good back then.
Yeah,
you can pull it together.
You look good with Lauren too, bro. Come on, what we doing?
My mom said, you're doing well with the looks max stuff, but you're losing credibility as your looks fade away. Refocus on that and maybe you'll get more respect and followers. Maybe you need rehab. Get help.
I think there's so much to take away from those two clips. Clearly, it looks like he's affected by these things. And in any other situation, we wouldn't give a known drug addict on camera any sort of sympathy or even airtime for that matter. And this may be the only time that I ever do this, but Clavicular looks lost. He looks like he doesn't want to be there, but he doesn't know how to get out. And it doesn't make it any better because the people surrounding him don't give a fuck about him either, and that's clear. The woman sitting next to him as his dad texted him said, don't say that. What do you mean don't say that? That's a real thing. That's a real emotion that's happening in real time. Why do I have to hide that? And then his buddy in the car is discouraging his mother's advice to him, saying that he looks like he's changed. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Clavicular literally looks like he's been changing. He's taking this looks maxing thing to a whole different level and is even dabbling with more drugs and now cosmetic surgeries to get it done. People are claiming that he's literally withering away.
It's really funny how Clavicular is shocked that his fan base is full of a bunch of losers and cringy people, because I just saw an interaction between him and some of his fans, and his fans came up to him saying like all this racist stuff to the camera or whatever. And Clav was getting annoyed. He was like, bro, you're so cringy, like stop saying that. And it's like, dude, who do you think your fans are? This is what you built. And it's also funny because I know for a fact Clavicular would describe those two guys using every name under the sun to say how ugly they are.
So the streets say that Clavicular has been withering away. Apparently, like, he's responded to the withering allegations and he's like, nah, it's not happening. But basically what other people are saying is he's taken so many substances, like, so consistently that it's, you know, it's doing it to him.
I knew Clavicular was done when he was in the gym with somebody just yapping. This is when I knew he was a kid. He talking about, I've taken 20 milligrams of Ratatouille. Now they talking about he falling apart. Yeah, bro, he putting all kinds of chemicals in his butt.
And they're like, oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. What's interesting about that concept to me is, like, as a looks maxer, wouldn't longevity be part of the things you look for? Like, wouldn't it, like, oh, if I do this substance now, like, it would make me look a certain way now?
Yeah, I don't get it though, because that's what I'm saying. Like, he's saying he's not big on longevity, so you're not really trying to look max. You're just trying to look good for the moment. Hey, listen, write that in the, listen. He's not trying to look max. He's not trying to look max. He's trying to look good for the moment. If you ain't lasting, then you ain't maxing. Oh. I did not write this shit before the video. I just came up with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna copyright that shit right before I upload this video, man. But yeah, nah. You just trying to look good for the moment. Cause you ain't no way you maxing out your looks if it's just like withering away in your not even late 20s, early 20s. Cause gang, he's younger than me. I'm 25. Like, if you're already looking old or you're starting to like your body's starting to fall apart in your early 20s, gang, that's not maxed out at all, gang. You just started being an adult, literally. Like when looking good or still looking youthful matters, you're not even trying to live that long. Like, it's really a flex when you like 50 and you look like you're 20, not when you're like 17 or 19 and you look like you're 35, gang. Like, hell no. That ain't a flex.
But later it might, blah, blah, blah.
The reality is that Clavicular is in for a rude awakening. His reputation is catching up to him. He's beginning to realize that his actions do have real world consequences. And the only thing that he can fill these different voids in his life with are more drugs and more insane content. In the last clip, the guy was trying to figure out how this happened so fast, but I think oftentimes because stuff is sensationalized on the internet and we're desensitized to different concepts, all the people that were doing the outrageous content and self-destructive content for the past couple of years, we know for a fact that this stuff is detrimental to people's lives. So no wonder why the pinnacle of all of these content creators, the culmination of all these content creators, the literal spawn of every commentary channel's, you know, videos over the past couple of years has come into form. And no wonder he's like self-destructing. No wonder this is happening to this guy. He's the next evolution of a train wreck. He's like a speed train using nitrous, literally, the chemical. Get some help, buddy. And for the love of God, stop putting this brother on my TL.
I follow so many commentary YouTubers. It's why I hear about niggas like Clavicular, funny enough. Because other than that, well, actually, no, my TikTok do show me shit from him a lot too, but I try my best. I'm not 100% sure, right? I'm not 100% sure how the fuck TikTok goes about deciding what they're going to show you. But I just try not to engage in what I don't want to see. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm like, maybe if I just don't engage with it, they'll stop showing me it. Maybe. I be posting on more than one account. So sometimes I'll be on one account. I'll see one thing. I'll go on another one. I see another thing. And I'm just like. Like, I remember even this shit with, like, Sneako and them. I really only knew about it because of Meezy. I know about it because of Meezy, bro. So I guess, in a way, I guess this shit always does find a way to my timeline. But, who knows, bro? Them self-destructive niggas, like I said, I can't really look. I'm looking at it. And right now, obviously, y'all see me. I'm just trying to get my foot back into the content thing, you know? A lot of these niggas ain't nothing but topics right now. I wish the best for a lot of these niggas. Nobody deserves to die at a young age, literally. Yeah. Nobody deserves to die at a young age. And granted, not to give a nigga an excuse. Definitely not giving him an excuse, honestly and truly. All them damn drugs you doing. What if the nigga not even conscious of the decisions he making? There's probably niggas around him just feeding him more and more drugs. He not saying nothing wrong with it. The nigga is still a young adult. Like, he's like, you know what I mean? This is, like I said, this is early adulthood. Gotta have good guidance in your life, man. Gotta have good guidance in your life. You already high off all them drugs, bro. Nigga probably not even understand the fucking line between reality and whatever the hell is going on in the internet game. Lines might be blurred. Not an excuse for him, though. But it's crazy. Anyways, bro. That's the video, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you stay updated with every video I put up on this channel. All the links are going to be in the description. And as always, I hope y'all was entertained. That's all I care about is that y'all were entertained. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.
It ain't no need for discussion. I just gotta keep working. Whole lot of things that I'm trying to purchase. Trying to see the hills, only seeing murder. I ain't rich, but my pockets ain't hurting. Locked in, so I ain't with the flirting. Know it's cops on the block, they be lurking. Bro posted up and ain't nobody nervous. Pop a 30 and bro go berserk. Smoke on my Zod, chest starting to hurt. Only go up, I can't go back to nothing. Really feel like that shit really works. Like I remember when I was in church, and I ain't wanna give them alert. Niggas got shit to say when they ain't in the position. Gotta focus, some niggas don't listen.